All right, Grams, this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to do my makeup today, or right now, at 4:50 in the evening, because I'm gonna go to church and I'm gonna go get a sub, and I don't want to show up looking like this. So, first steps first. Since you have so many questions about eyebrows, concealer, all that fun stuff, what you're gonna do first is tie your hair back. Okay? Because unless you want foundation in your hair, then you will have some free highlights. Alright, so we'll start out with eyebrows first. I always start out with eyebrows first because I've tried putting on foundation all over my face first and I don't like it. It slips around. I don't like it. So I'm going to show you what I use for my eyebrows when I find it. And I found it. Okay, so this is called, oops, this is not expensive. I thought it was expensive. My camera fell. Alright. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Alright, so this is a Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Retractable Brow Pencil. Now, it's not a brow pencil like you would think it is. It is a, it's not like really a pencil, like, you know, like something harsh. It's really soft on your skin, so this is what it looks like. This is the Wet n Wild, and you just turn it. Fingers right here, and then you just turn it, and then make sure you're turning it the right way. And it comes out like this. It comes out as an angle. And so what I use is I use it like this, and I use it the highest, the peak of it, up. So when I use it like this, except obviously I go like that, but this is how I use it, and I just go in up strokes. That's one of the things that I use. The other thing that I use is really any eyeshadow palette that matches your brow hair. So for me, I use actually a multitude of things. I use eyeshadow. I just use different kinds of eyeshadow. Now, the eyeshadow that I use is extremely inexpensive as well. I just can't find it. But really, you can use any eyeshadow, Grams. It's I use like a black eyeshadow. Like, for instance, I don't use a specific one, but it's like a black eyeshadow and a brown eyeshadow. Now I'll show you the shade of brown that I usually tend to use. This one, I think it's pronounced dystopian. Like, I use this shade right here. Okay, now I know quality is really bad. I know, but we won't talk about that either. Or I'll use this shade of brown. This one right here. So you see how really dark it is? It's like a really dark brown. You know, it's like really dark brown. All right, so we're gonna use only those two colors. And I gotta hurry up with this video because I'm not sure how much space I have on my phone. And my lint roller that I'm using to hold this phone up isn't sticky enough, clearly. All right, so obviously my eyebrows are not done. And they're still wet because I washed my face. So they're not done. My face is patchy. Adult acne. I don't really know where my eyebrows really end because like I said, I haven't really gotten them done in a while, and they kind of end right here where the end of my eye is. Now, it's really easy to do your eyebrows, Grams. It's really, really easy. It's really easy because it took me forever to figure out how to do my eyebrows. Now, you start right here. Like, line up with your, I really hope this is helping you, like line up with your tear duct, okay? Now you don't want to start down, you don't want to start too far down, you don't want to start too high up. Granny, why is your eyebrow starting right here? We don't want to start here. We want to start like along the general line, even if your eyebrows are atrocious like mine. So we will start doing them. And I will do them in my mirror, which is right here. And so hopefully this helps. Just short, upward, upward, not too many, just, and don't go too high up. We just want to stop where the eyebrow generally stops. And usually I usually end my eyebrow like, oh no, like right around here, like right on here. And the closer that you get to the edge, the smaller I usually make it, okay, because it's really hard to do it on the camera here. Don't fall again, don't fall again, you're gonna fall again. So you just keep doing like that. Like I said, it's really nice. It's a really nice pencil. Just upward. Just make them varying lengths, by the way. That way it looks more natural, because drawing your eyebrows in already looks natural. And kind of blend them all together as if they were your actual eyebrow hairs. I usually start slanting when I get to my closer to the actual thicker part of my brow. Just start slanting them just so it looks natural with the eyebrow pencil. Varying lengths, varying lengths. We want to look as natural as possible. Alrighty, and it should usually start to look something like this. Okay? This is how it should look. Like that. Now, this is when we go in with a brow brush, which is extremely thin. It's very thin. It looks like this. And I really like this one specifically. This one is probably $6 or something, but e.l.f. makes a version that I will show you. And it is this one. I used this one forever until I found this one. It's really the same thing. It's the same thing, grams. It's the same thing. I think that one's like $3 though. Alright, so ow! Sitting on my leg too long. Alright. So now we will go in with the brown eyeshadow. Remember the one that I told you about? This one. So grab a little bit of that, and by a little bit I mean a little bit, because you don't know how much you like. So I usually start out, I'm looking in the mirror, I usually start out like right here, like usually where I stopped my strokes, I start like right here, and just kind of pet my eyebrow. Now you want to go in a straight line, grams, but if you don't go in a straight line, that's okay, because I'm going to show you how to make it straight in a minute, or 10. And you just go to the top of your eyebrow, keep it straight, grams, keep it straight, keep it straight. If you need more eyeshadow, which I usually go in about 37 more times, use the flat part of the eyeshadow brush. Am I showing you? And then I usually go over here just to kind of blend in the color. Alright, now it should look something like this. Now this is where we go in with the black eyeshadow. You can use any black eyeshadow. I don't recommend you use black eyeshadow, but this is just what I do. You gotta find the colors that are right for you. If you need help finding colors, I am more than happy to assist for a small fee. So you go in where you stopped with your brown, and you go like this. You just start slanting downward as your eyebrow naturally goes down, and you just kind of curve where your eyebrow curves. So you kind of just be patient. Just patient. It works. I promise it works. And stop eventually. You don't just keep going down. Stop where your eyebrow or your eye ends, and just blend it all out. I usually blend my colors in, bring the rest of the black that I have my brush over, and you have yourself a brow. Now, let me show you one more thing and then I'll end this video. I take a concealer, which is the Maybelline Fit Me. I use it in Sand, number 10. Well, I usually use it in Sand, but this one is light. Now, oh wait, this one's empty. Well, there's a bunch of cheap concealers, grams. I personally like the Maybelline Fit Me. So you take part of it, you take some of it, and just smear it under your eyebrow. Just smear it, grams. Smear it. And then you take a I know I'm using a lot of brushes. You can use a Q-tip. You can actually use a Q-tip for this, Gramps, if you don't want to go out and buy all these brushes. I had a specific brush that I use for these. Okay, so I just use a flat brush, but like I said, you can use a Q-tip if you want to. And my back really hurts, but so you take it and you just take little bits at a time, like kind of like you're painting a house, and this is the roof. And you take it and you go under your eyebrow, what you just did. I'm trying to look in the camera and look in the mirror at the same time. And you just go under it and shape it, you know, just shape it. Don't use all the concealer at once, just kind of use bits at a time as you go along. Just shape it, because earlier I said you might not go in a straight line. Well, this is going to make it look like you went in a straight line all along. And it'll highlight under your brow. Okay? That's how you do your eyebrow. That is how you do your eyebrow. Okay? So that's one eyebrow down, another one to go. So it's really easy, Grams. You can do it. I hope it helped. If it didn't, I'm sorry. Oh, and also the last thing that you want to do is you can get an eyebrow brush. You can get an eyebrow brush, and that looks like this. It's like a little spoolie. You can find one that just looks like this, but usually it has like a little brush at the end of it, angled brush. And you just take it and you fluff the front of it, or all of it, whatever you want, and it just blends the colors and makes it more natural looking, because it looks totally natural now, Grams. It doesn't look drawn on at all.